Hi, I'm Tracy Falcon from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week, 12 fabrics, and they are all prints this week, which is kind of exciting. Solids are an essential, yes, we need to have some solids in our wardrobes, but the prints are kind of exciting. So I'm pretty happy to show you all prints today, and I think it's been a little while since I have too. Okay, first one, well the first couple actually, are Faux Alpacas. This first one is called Grey Animal. Let me show you. So it's got different tones of grey through it, and we've had this print before, so we've got it in a rainbow, so pastel rainbow, bright rainbow. Some of those have sold out, but it's the same sort of print and it's just gorgeous. Now if you haven't used Faux Alpaca before, it is gorgeous. So I'm not sure if you can see that it is quite brushed and almost furry on the right side there, and then the wrong side is really smooth. So this one, it's 69% poly, 24% rayon, 3% spandex, 200 GSM. Not overly heavy, but cozy, really cozy. So this is the print. It's really gorgeous. It's so soft to the touch too. Really nice stretch horizontally. Bit going on vertically too, and really nice drape. Makes a gorgeous jumper. You could make a cardigan out of this, no problem. You can make a dress. You could do a pair of joggers if you wanted to for some really nice loungewear. It would be gorgeous. So this one, oh, I haven't got my threads out yet. Let me try and find them all in this little bucket of fabric that I have here. It's not very organized of me, is it? Okay, I was trying to get the light right, and then I forgot about the things that I actually needed in here. Okay, 1140 is the matching thread, and we've just got one fabric match, and that is the grey double brush poly. So this is Grey Animal Faux Alpaca. Chuck that there, and then a next Faux Alpaca is Stars on Lilac. Again, it's amazingly soft, cozy and cuddly, really beautiful for winter. You can see that brushing a little bit more on there because it looks like there's some bits stuck on there. There we go. You can see that brushing there. Gorgeous. And then the wrong side of this one is a little bit more obvious. So same again, with a really nice stretch, really nice and stretchy, and vertically, beautiful drape. Now this one I couldn't find a match for thread or any coordinating fabric, so I imagine the ivory would go really nicely with it, or a white would look nice with this one. Stars on Lilac, Faux Alpaca. Next is what I'm wearing. So we've had a few velvet burnouts this year. You might have noticed them. And I made something with the Glamour in dark green, and it was actually quite similar to what I made. It was a cardigan style as well. And the whole purpose for me was just to throw it over the top of something to dress it up. This is Teal Animal. No, Animal in Teal, I should say. Velvet burnout. So you can see there the velvety bits and then the burnout bits. So the burnout bits are really just like a little mesh. So you can see what's going on underneath. So you can see that the animal prints there are black. These are a whole lot lighter because it's just my skin under this one. So this fabric isn't going to provide a huge amount of warmth, but it's going to provide a little bit of glam, I think. Now I can't actually show you the whole thing because of the way I've got this video structured. It does go down mid-calf on me, but I did put a picture up yesterday of the full thing, so hopefully you saw that, and if not, just go back through Facebook and sorry, excuse this noise, there we go. Go through Facebook and you'll be able to find it in our Facebook group, Lush Fabrics Australia in brackets. I love it. It's really glam. It feels really nice. I put on a necklace and some big earrings, and my boots have got a little heel as well, just so that it doesn't feel like a dressing gown, because I think it could, but I feel quite dressed up in it and not like I'm ready to lounge around the house. But that's another option for it. It would make the most gorgeous dressing gown, really beautiful. Maybe some lingerie or something like that. It'd be really gorgeous for that. Or you could just do a dress or a top, and you would just have to either wear something underneath or give it a lining, one of the two. Okay, so here is a piece of fabric. It is 65% poly, 27% nylon, 8% spandex, and 200 GSM. So I made the Harper cardigan, by the way, sorry. This is the Duster Length Harper cardigan by Sinclair. All right, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. All right, so really great stretch both ways. There's your drape. As you can see the drape in what I'm wearing. Let me bring that up close for you so you can see. Isn't it beautiful? And it feels amazing. It is velvet though, so do make sure that you have it running the right way for when you cut it out. So I've got it so that it feels beautiful going this way, but not so nice going up. You can feel that it's being brushed the wrong way when you go up. So just make sure you cut all your pattern pieces out in the same direction. Okay, 1612 is the thread that I use for this one. And I'm pretty careless, I have to say, with threads, particularly my overlocking threads. But for this particular garment, I thought it was going to be a little bit dressy, and with the style of it, because it's so long, you were going to be able to see the overlocking, you know, just through normal wear. So I actually put this thread, 1612, in all 4 pathways on my overlocker, so that it looks really nice and it blends in and you can't see it. I'm not a big one for that, I have to say, because I figure if it's on the inside, it's okay. But when you can see it just from normal wear, it's a different story. So I did match them all up. Okay, moving on. Double brush poly. This print is absolutely gorgeous, and it was a little bit heartbreaking to discover a recurring flaw in this roll. Really disappointing, because I think you guys are going to love it. It's called Retro Flowers in Green, and when I open it up, I will show you. Isn't that just stunning? It's a big print. Let me hold it right up. So it's a really big print, so it'll look gorgeous on, you know, a big pair of palazzo pants or a big maxi skirt, or it's just gorgeous. So the recurring flaw is through these creamy bits. Now I've just got to find it for you. Can you see those little marks just in this petal here? Obviously they're a bit easier to see in real life, but it's just a little bit of smudgy colour going through. So we are reducing the price of this one because of that flaw. It'll be $15 a metre instead of its usual $18. So double brush poly. It's basically a poly knit. It's amazing for all sorts of garments because it's got really great stretch, really great recovery on its stretch. So it's not going to get bigger on you during the day. It's got some vertical as well. Beautiful drape. So this could be a great garment with negative or positive ease, so tight or loose, and it would look great as both. Do I have a matching thread? Yeah, I've got 2 matching threads for you. So I put down 3000 or black, and I think you'd have something similar to both at home. I couldn't find anything to match the greens, but you just might be able to find something. But look, no matter what you use, you're going to see the thread because of the different colours that are on there. Now I matched this one up with the olive soft hand sweater knit. It's not a perfect match, but it's actually really nice because there are a couple of greens in here already. So this one not being exactly the same isn't a huge big deal because there are a couple of different shades of green already. So olive soft hand. It looks beautiful with the retro flowers in green. Gorgeous. All right, now this next one that we've got for you is kind of a different print. And I've been a bit excited lately to have found a couple of different prints with my suppliers. It's been nice just to see something a little bit different. I've already shown you one of these. This is Rainbow Show in black. Let me turn it up the right way. I'm going to hold it up for you. It's really, really sweet. Now, let me show you. Really pretty colours. So it's just got show written on there. It's really gorgeous. Black background. So double brush poly. It's lovely and soft. There's your stretch. Both ways. Beautiful drape. So this one, we've just matched up with the black thread, of course. And we put this one with Mango Cream, Rayon Modal, Sand, double brush poly, Chambray, double brush poly. There is some blue in there. There we go. And Apricot, single brush poly. It's got some really nice matches to it. Really nice. Now, one thing I think some of you probably may not realise, if you have a solid colour that you know really works for you and you really like that solid colour, say you like Apricot single brush poly, it just works for your skin tones, it's a colour you like to wear. If you go onto the Lush website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au, and in the search bar, if you type Apricot single brush poly, it will bring up the listing for this fabric, but it'll also bring up the listing of all the prints that we have teamed it up with. So you can see what will match. And if you wanted to do a capsule wardrobe or something like that, that's another great way to work out what's going to go with which fabrics. So if you type in apricot, you might get, say, 3 or 4 prints that we've matched the apricot single brush poly with. And then you can, say, make yourself a t-shirt out of the solid colour, and then you can make perhaps a skirt out of one print, a pair of pants out of another print, and there you go, you've started on your capsule wardrobe. Or it'll just give you, you could have just a couple of things that can coordinate. It doesn't have to be a whole capsule wardrobe, but you know that you can coordinate your wardrobe that little bit better because you know that they all match. Okay, Rainbow Show in black, double brush poly. All right, what do we have next? All right, you've seen this print before. This is a different colorway. This is the Smolder print. Isn't it beautiful? Smolder, and this is Liverpool, the fabric. And this colorway is the taupe. Open it up, and this one had some great colors to go with it. Let me show you that. Isn't that really pretty? So it's got some nice mauvey colors in here, and the taupey browns and the olives and the grays. So Liverpool, can you see that crepiness on there, crepey texture? So Liverpool is crepey on the right side and it's lovely and smooth on the wrong side. It's a really nice fabric to sew. It doesn't move around on you too much. It doesn't roll, the edges don't roll over and make it really tricky. It's a really great fabric, especially if you're starting your sewing journey. And a fabric like this is great for dresses or tops, skirts, makes beautiful pants. There's lots of things that you can do with it. You could just make a cardigan out of this one if you wanted to. Really, really nice. So it's got really nice horizontal stretch. Usually not a heap going on vertically. Actually, this one's pretty good vertically. I just had to eat my words there. And there is your drape. Now, I put this with thread number 1000 because it's really a nice ivory background. And then put it with ivory, double brush poly. Oh, I just found some more threads in here that I'm going to need. There we go. green moss double brush poly, which is just beautiful, really picks up those colors. And then I put it with fawn viscose, also, I mean, just absolutely gorgeous with those tones, really pretty. And this is just the most beautiful fabric for a t-shirt. It's just divine, I love it. Charcoal double brush poly, which is really gorgeous, and lavender waffle to go with those little lavender bits that I was showing you before, those little flowers, really pretty. So we have pictures of all of these solids draped over this fabric on the mannequin, so you can see properly what they look like together. All right, Smolder in Taupe Liverpool. French terry. I love this one. This is called Lilac tie-dye. So it's like a purple and charcoal together. It's really gorgeous. Do you like that? I'm a fan. I think it's pretty. Let me show you up close. So French terry has a loopy side. Can I show you that loopy side? Is that coming up? I'm not sure if it is. Maybe if I show you this light bit here. No, I think I'm getting too close to it. It has a loopy side and a smooth side. This is a real tie-dye because it is on both sides. So you really could choose whether you wanted the texture of the loopy side out or if you want the nice smooth side out. This one is designed to have the smooth side out. You can do it whichever way you like. This one's 68% poly, 29 rayon, 3% spandex, 210 GSM. So it's got some firm stretch. Not a great deal going on vertically. Beautiful for jumpers, joggers, cardigans. You could make a dress out of it. You can make a top out of it. You can make little shorts out of it. It's really gorgeous. Okay, 348 is our matching thread. I keep putting that up against the purple. Let me show it to you. It's a charcoal. Works better there. Now, our only match, unfortunately, is the dark grey 250 GSM modal. We couldn't find a purple, which is a bit of a shame. That would have been really nice, wouldn't it? All right, lilac tie-dye, French terry. Quite the pile behind me now. All right, this next one is a French terry too. We haven't had this sort though before. It's a brushed French terry, and it's different from the brushed French terry that we have in the heathered colors. So this one is a lighter. It is only 190 GSM, but it's a squishy little pile of fabric. It feels really quite cozy. So this is Burgundy tie-dye. I think this will soften up really beautifully with a wash as well. It does feel like it needs a wash to soften it. So there's your tie-dye print. And then, let me show you the brushing. It's like fleece. It's all lovely and fleecy and soft and warm. Beautiful. Just gorgeous, this one. This is 76% rayon, 20% poly, 4% spandex. So rayon usually gives it a fair amount of softness. I can't feel any horizontal stretch. Luckily, there's some vertical. Phew. Now, that could be an issue for some of the garments that you want to make, but there's no reason why you can't turn it on its side and get yourself some horizontal stretch that way. So this is the selvage up the top. Generally it would be on the side, but if you need horizontal stretch, which you probably do for, you know, a jumper or a dress or a cardigan, then you might just flip it on its side to get what you need there. There is absolutely no reason why you can't do that. Okay, this one we match with 2076. It goes with those darker colors there. And we put it together with the Burgundy Athletic Performance, which is really nice, really cute. All right, Burgundy tie-dye, brushed French terry. This one is a restock. This is called Call Me and it's a Hachi. This one was quite popular. It's a really pretty print. Let me show you that. You see that one? Really sweet, really gorgeous colours in there. So Hachi is like a sweater knit. It is a sweater knit. This one is probably very lightly brushed on the right side. So it gives it a nice soft feel. It is, I didn't write it down, but I believe it's 96% poly, 4% spandex. It's about 180 GSM. So it's got some nice stretch. And again, you know, this is great for a jumper or a cardigan. I would make a dress out of this sort of a fabric. You could just make yourself a little top if you wanted to as a layering piece. There's lots and lots of options. So 3356 is the coordinating thread, and coral pink 250 GSM modal looks just gorgeous with it. Really, really pretty. Or you could put peach waffle with it, which is also really, really nice. I love both those options. All right, call me Hachi. I'm really slow today, I'm sorry. I'm looking at how much time I've taken, so I'm going to try and hurry it up a little bit. All right, super soft Hachi. You know how I feel about super soft Hachi. It is so soft and beautiful. This one is Aqua Buffalo Plaid. Super soft is, again, about 96 poly, 4% spandex, 180 GSM. So it's really light. It's quite a thin fabric, but the softness, it makes up for it. So this is kind of an aqua colour and a bit of brown going through here. Let me show you up close so you can see those colours. It's really pretty. It's really soft. All right, there's your horizontal stretch. Just drapes beautifully, this fabric too. I have a dress out of this and a couple of jumpers, a top that I've made as well. Because it's quite thin, it's actually really nice as a top if you're in a really cold climate. It'll just make a really nice top without being really bulky, but still adding some warmth, and then you can put your big bulky layers on over the top. All right, X1410 is the matching thread. All of these will be linked on the website, so you don't need to worry about remembering them. And we put this with brown waffle. Looks really cute together. Aqua Buffalo Plaid. All right, sorry, I'm trying to get through them now. I'm incredibly slow today. I've obviously been sidetracked with too much talking. All right, we have another Hachi here. This one is called Walk the Line. Let's open that up. So you can see it does have a horizontal print to it. Let me bring it up so you can see it. So it's a lot of pinks, a lot of really pretty pinks. I think I could find, oh yeah, I've got one pink there that matched, but I think I was a bit disappointed in the number of pinks that I found. So again, it's really lightweight, but really nice for a jumper or a cardigan or a top or a dress. This one doesn't feel as though it's been brushed at all. So it's got good stretch, horizontal, vertical, and there's your gorgeous drape. So I put this with thread 1630. It just matches. I thought there was the most of that color, so that's the one I went with. Really depends on where your hem falls. Looks really nice with the fuchsia 180 GSM cotton spandex and ivory, which is a double brush poly. Oh, we've got ivory in waffle. Actually, do I have that here? I do. This is the ivory waffle here. So that looks really nice too, and that might just give you a little bit of extra warmth if that's what you're looking for. Okay, Walk the Line Hachi. All right, I'm finally up to our last one, and it is our Lush Sunday special. This week it is a waffle, and it is this Little Miss in cream. So you've seen Little Miss in blue. This time, here it is in cream. It's a really gorgeous small print, which is really nice. You know, it could really be anything if it's a small print, and for anyone. So children, adults, you know, it can work for either. So you can see that waffle print there. So if you're wondering what waffle is, it's that texture that you can see there, and a really sweet little print. So this is 89% poly, 9% rayon, 2% spandex, 200 GSM. Again, it's a fairly lightweight sweater knit style fabric. Not much going on vertically there. Beautiful drape. So because this one's your Lush Sunday special, it is a little bit cheaper just for today, it's release day. So we put that with thread number 1000 and then matched it up with red Ponte. Isn't that beautiful? So the print is really small, so it might be hard to see the effect of these. So I'll come up close. Mango Slinky Rib, which is also just gorgeous. Love that. And the Ivory Waffle, which is really pretty. Really pretty together. All right, that is all of them. That is our 12 fabrics. I've kept you for far too long today. Thank you to those who have stuck with me. So very quickly, don't forget to enter our competitions on Facebook, in our group and on our page. All of these fabrics are now available at www.lushfabrics.com.au. Enjoy, and I will be back next week with some more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.